on deck is Jonathan Quinn, but coming to the stage now. Big welcome, Mr. Danny Gonzalez.
What's up, everyone? Besides my friend that showed up right now, thank you for coming. Any Hispanics in the house here? Any? Woo! 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 All right. I can tell you're from here, because if you were from like back home, you're like, you know, I thought that was the reaction I was gonna get. I was like, loud ass whistle. Like a Hispanic goofy. The reason I ask about Hispanics is because I love my folks. I love my family. I love my mom and dad and all. But man, my dad, he's been here since he was 30. He's now 72. But he pretends he don't know English. When we go to the store, every single time, he'll go up to the most whitest person in the store. His name is Christopher. And he'll go up to him. And I'm right behind him. He's like, oye, Cristian, ¿hablas español? Like, do you speak Spanish? And the guy is like the most blankest face ever. Is like, I don't intendo español for you, sir. I'm like, intendo español? I'm like, really? You're gonna go that way? And so my dad, he still goes on about it. He's like, oh, no español, okay. Fíjate que lo que necesito. I'm like, really, Dad? You're gonna keep going? I have to like, stop. We're actually looking for this and that and that. Oh, okay. 5 minutes in this whole conversation with this guy at the store, right? And at the end of it, my dad's like, oh, English. Oh, so next week is the material, right? And the guy's like, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate your answer very much. Thank you. I'm like, motherfucker, are you fucking serious right now? I'm like, why is Google here? You didn't even have to use Google. That's why I go out with my mom, because my mom is super shy. She hasn't been here as long as my dad. But my mom, when she's like, knows somebody that speaks Spanish, she goes on and goes for it. But when she's like, oh, what, mijita? And then it goes like, oh, no. Like, she like Aikido's the, talk to my son. You know, and I end up being Google for my mom. So I love my folks for that. And I have to give them props because there's other people that just like, I give it up for the Asians, because the Asians, when they don't know English, they just, oh, I'm sorry. Can you help me? Every time I go to the freaking Vietnamese market, I was like, they just smile and nod, and then like, sriracha. That's all I get. They won't even, oh, come right this way. Oh, this way. No, they just, and then they walk away. I'm like, shit. But that's my folks. So that's I give them props for that. I mean, I love them and all. They pick on me, especially when I'm dating. They're terrible. Like, they're nice people. Don't get me wrong, but man, any girl that I'm dating and if they don't really like how they look, they give them a nickname. That's fucked up shit. Like, I was, and it's like, I've dated like all shapes and sizes. Like, every piece of Pangea you guys can think of, I've dated them all. Tall, short, wide, narrow. I've gone through the whole spectrum of different sizes. Yeah, I don't care. Pussy's pussy, right? I dated this one girl, super skinny girl. She was like maybe 100 pounds, very light, very thin girl. And my parents are like, oh, are you going out with lagartija? For those who don't know what a lagartija is, it is a lizard that walks on water. So every time it's like, oh, con lagartija, I'm like, oh my God, no, not her. And then this other big girl, she was like very, very big, and like, oh, okay, she seems nice. I was like, okay, please don't give her a nickname. Please don't give her a nickname. I really like this girl. Oh, vas a salir con la pelota? You're going out with the ball? I'm like, oh. Well, right, yeah, that's all my mom. And then my dad he goes right along with it and is jacked up. And dating freaking sucks with my folks and all. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. I got the light here, so I'm gonna end on this part. This is one girl I dated. Oh my gosh, she asked me the most random ass question, like, so tell me, Danny, about, your sexuality. I'm like, I'm a guy, I have a dick, and I love pussy. And she's like, no, not like that, dork. I'm like, whales have those, so you might want to. And I'm like, I don't know exactly what you're trying to ask me, so go ahead and give me an answer. And she's like, okay, well, I've had a threesome with a guy and a girl, and It was fun, but I had to be in charge and I had to be the one in command. But I wouldn't mind doing it again. Yeah, my reaction was no, no, and no. The reason why, I mean, to each, all of y'all, man, to guys, girls, whatever, to each their own. But for me personally, I'm the star, I'm the captain, I am your main attraction. There ain't no co-star, there ain't no sidekick. It's a one-dick show here, man, that's what I'm saying. If I go forward with the whole motion of this whole threesome, here it goes, just... I know, I do that so good, like I've been practicing it anyways. She goes down on it, and it's just awkward, looking down on her like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, you just have to look up, you're like... You're looking at the guy right next to you while she's doing it, and you just start making small chat, and I'm an awkward guy like that. In awkward situations, I make it more awkward. And I'm like, what's up, bro? What's up? You work out? Yeah, man. What about you? I love Korean barbecue. Oh, me too. There's this place out there. We're having a full-on conversation about bulgogi and brisket while she's having chorizo downstairs, right? And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna get, and me being such a big fan of anime, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna get awkward. I'm thinking of like, she's gonna like, cross the lines, boom, freaking Ghostbusters and shit. And then we start fusing, like, oh my god. And then we grab her by the neck, and she's like, what are you? And then we're both like, we are Venom. Normally it goes with a bigger bang on that, but different crowd. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for your host and for all the other performers. Thank you.
We were getting a done, everybody.